Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here on another day of Astro-Gravitational Report. Yes, I stated a while back I'm going to be moving the report timing a little bit because when I do it at midnight here, some of the people here in Europe cannot see it. So I'm moving it at 8 p.m. here, European time, Central European time. And hopefully that is going to be kind of like helping the people to get a little bit the heads up in there. And I've been working on a little bit of a project that's going to be upcoming. I'm going to be making announcements on this a little bit, but it's going to be some. I'm looking for 5 people who's going to do something with me, and I'm going to do something for them. Okay, we are brewing, we're stirring the pot up here, but those people, I'm going to be saying later on what is this is all about. I'm just going to see how many of you are ready to do something extraordinary. All right. Talking about this energies from yesterday, as the moon, it's going to be going in home, going in Cancer. It's about the emotions. But there are going to be some these divine energies with the sun. Okay. And when we're talking about divine energies with the sun, that is going to be some bringing this intensity, but cooperations. The moon is going to be joining the dark sun. The dark sun is in 13 degrees of Cancer. Pay attention to what you have at 13 degrees of where? Right? Cardinal signs maybe have some hard time with this energies particularly, but that is the awakening of the soul, right? That's what the dark sun does. Is awakening the darkness from within so we can shine the light in there. AS 1000, hi, thank you for coming in. And we're going to see some these energies also today. But that energy of 150 degrees, first of all, is going to start hitting Pluto, Mars, and it's going to go to the sun. And we're going to see it tomorrow that this energy is actually is going to be start hitting what? Mercury and Venus. So very, very beautiful moments that's going to be, there's going to be some a lot of emotions. With that emotions though, the moon is still at 7 o'clock in the morning is going to be squaring Saturn. What is this Saturn says at 12th house or in Pisces? Warning, you need to do things in there. As far as the moon is also is going to be very close later on with Jupiter, we're going to be talking about it. But right now, Saturn, it says like warning, don't think too much emotionally, but use your emotions to do the right things. So with this kind of like of energies in the morning, the day is going to be starting up. At 8 o'clock, there's going to be this beautiful energy. The moon is going to be an apex between Lilith and Pluto. This is going to be the deep transformations, okay? You need to understand those deep transformations, they have to be caused by something. Otherwise, guess what? No problem, no work, right? If there is no problem, it's like, okay, everything stays there. But when at the beginning is the problems and you need to evolve in there, which is Pluto does, okay? And we're going to see some that emotional things are going to be that focus. Things that comes in from the shadow. I'm talking about the mean Lilith, okay? The mean Lilith right now, it is at 4 degrees at Sagittarius. The moon is at 5 degrees of Cancer. Now we're going to see some that the true Lilith, it is actually at the end of Sag. You're going to be start working on what? Ending of this, I'm going to talk, I'm going to philosophize and so on, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Because for me, it's better only to talk, right? That's what the philosophers did. Their job was, as a philosopher, just providing the knowledge in there. But when you applying it in a life, that's the next zodiac sign, which is going to be a Capricorn, we're going to see how the things is going to be coming in with us. All right, 9 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be at Pisces after passing towards the North Node. Very beautiful energy between the North Node and the Moon. This is the emotions. You're feeling like, okay, I'm putting this energies of these emotions about going with that spiritual evolution, right? Where I'm going because my soul is leading me in there, but I have to also dealing with this Saturn's energies. I have to be looking at what is the Saturn says warning, right? At the same time, Neptune is squaring in there. It's like, don't hurry up with those visions that you get and get these emotionals in there. Go do your studies, go do your research. Before you're doing anything, investigate it. Get your plan done, and then go ahead and execute it, right? And this is what right now the whole this energies is going to be coming in, and the moon, since going into Mars, it is going to be the time of you to create an actions of revolution for evolution done right, right? It's totally different. You're going to be some of the people. I'm so happy and so pumped up that some of the people is going to create these actions and the base of evolve soul, not just like let go and doing some evolution revolutions. No, you thinking about what from your soul, and this is going to be some very beautiful energies in there, and that's going to be actually the key of healing healing the inner child from within. All right, 10 o'clock, it's time to go to work, right? The inner work is going to be at Capricorn opposing the moon. Here is the moment of what is your family values. You're going to be applying it in there. But right now you have to do something else. And here is in the astrology, since you guys are here, here is in the astrology that the moon is in conflict with the inner work. But seeing it that the inner work, which is the midheaven, it is sextiling the North Node. The North Node gives the emotions. You're following your destiny, what you need to do. This conflict is only shows the reason why you have to go and do to your destiny. You do things a little bit differently than you done it from before. All right, the next hour, this is going to be at 11 o'clock. We're going to see the ascendant with Uranus is going to be together, right? What is the Uranus, though? He brings these energies out. He brings this new evolutions. He brings this satellites energies out there. He brings them down through crossing the line to the Earth, right? But he's in retrograde. He's like, okay, I brought those energies thousands of years ago and you have not done the job. In the material world, do you keep your planet? Do you do the things right? Do you have all these ways of you to be self-sufficient? And do you have everything that you need to do in the material world? No, you don't. Then I'm going to be destroying what it was built and damaging things. So you are going to be respecting things and doing the things right. Okay? So that's how we are going to be seeing it, that energy, because that energy together with the inner work that's going to be at Capricorn, it is going to be trining the ascendant at Taurus together with Uranus. Uranus is sextiling Saturn and Neptune. What does that mean? They're working together for you to do one of the biggest resets in you about material world. Okay? We don't respect the land. We poison the land, then we're not going to build any food. Right? But you have to eat, right? So, oh, hi, darling. Glad to see you here. Hi, Namira. Thank you for coming in. And I'm so happy when my darling is coming to a chat, you know? It's so beautiful. It's nice support in there. All right. 12 o'clock, this is the hour of the intuition. Now, this is going to be the time when you're going to sit down and it's like, you know what? I'm looking at my intuition is in the family. Okay? I feel these emotions. I feel like, these energies that it's there with the North Node is beautiful, is great. But we have to take these new things. It's not just getting it in there. You have to go ahead and have that vision, but put it in the perspectives. Not changing one vision with another with the thing, but take a look if this is going to work. If it doesn't work, we have to go the next stage up. See if that's going to work. Then you have to go to the next stage up, and that's what it's going to work. Thinking about it like a stairs, okay? You step in a one step stone, then you're going to step in the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and go up, right? But as Aquarius wants to do everything fast, or in Spanish, mucho rápido, vámonos, right? You're trying to skip, can't skip it. And right now, with that divine energies, they're particularly they're coming from Jupiter, the dark sun. They're coming from the moon. Right now, all this energy with the inner work, they are going to be what? They are going to be empowering us. Yes, you may going to feel uncomfortable for a little bit, but it's going to be empowering us. And everything that we are hiding in the shadow, okay, it's going to come out, and we are going to be talking about it. Let's do the things right, because we have things to do, right? The moon is where? The moon is at home. If your things at home are not correct, nothing out there is correct. But what is home? It's not only a house, it's also you. About you, your emotional state, your emotional thing. Home is your body. For your soul. Home is also the whole planet, with everyone living in it there, with everything that lives in there. And we have to learn to live in synchronizations. Okay, so this is going to be some lots of things, because everyone works on different things in there, but this aspect is going to be incredible. I mean, I want to show you, so you're going to be seeing it this at 12 o'clock. Very, very powerful, very beautiful energies there. We're going to see some in an hour from that we're going to be see that after passing right there. Here is about, let's talk about the divine love and the way it's going to be coming in towards us. This is going to be some very beautiful moments, guys, when you have the love and the soul that talks about the different values, communicate in there. This is above the bubble love, okay? This is not Libra, the bubble love. This is Aquarius. We are talking about we did the work. Now we have to see how this work has to expanding in the universe, Aquarius. Pay attention to what you have in Aquarius, because Aquarius is getting that energies from the universe, bringing to the earth. But before you go to get that energy of the universe, you have to become the universe, expand within the universe, because you're thankful to the universe, right? So this energy is going to be very, very beautiful this time. The ascendant, it's still going to be at Gemini, where the inner work, it is in Aquarius. You're going to feel it in the air. Mercury conjunct with Venus hopefully will be filled. Particularly for people who are depends of the personality and depends of the natal chart. The natal chart has lots to do with this. You have to see what you have in the natal chart and how they are actually aspects to the current aspects in there. Because let's say, for example, if you have a Venus at 16 degrees at Libra, there is going to be trining that energy, right? But if you have 16 degrees at Leo, it's going to be opposing that energy, right? So with that energies in there, you are going to be like, well, this is when you find that people are above you, they have this, they got this, they reached that, and you haven't. And all of a sudden it's like, why I have not reached in there? Because you have to develop the values for the people of Aquarius. And that opposition can be a trigger, like a catalyst experience, you to learn it in there, which is going to trigger a lot of things about in there. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say, Namira. Nothing personal up here, okay? But it's going to be some trigger with this. All right, well, 2 o'clock. On that 2 o'clock, very beautiful moments. The inner work is going to be with the North Node. Ascendant is going to be with the moon. And now we see these beautiful divine energies with the dark sun, with the Jupiter, with the moon. Everything is coming to be playing on the energies as you see it. All right, a lot of synchronizing energies. There is not much tensions on it. Kind of like the guidance that we talk about it, that it's coming. The good things that it start coming, we are going to be feeling them right now. Okay, so as we are progressing up here, we have questions because we have 5 planets that are in Aquarius. Okay, so we have some Pluto, who is collective planets. We have some Mars, which is personal. The Sun, it's personal. Venus, it's personal, and Mercury, it's personal. But that energy is pointing out this divine energy that I need to have this. I need to get into this. Okay, because everything happens where the environment of development, which is Cancer. Glad you understand the mirror. Thank you. All right. 3 o'clock, the inner work is going to be with Saturn. Saturn is going to be supporting this if you done the things right. He just comes in with the warning light. You just be mindful. Okay? You are about to complete things. Don't screw up things at the end. That's the bottom line. Because Saturn is in the end of Pisces. Okay, and you're gonna feel like, okay, I started the machine, I started up this, I started up that, but it needs a little bit of tuning, fixing. I need to adjust this, I need to adjust that. And something has to be, so it can be what? At optimal condition. And that is going to be that energy that Saturn is going to be comes in and bringing it up a little bit more. He's at 28 degrees. 30 minutes at Pisces. He needs some 2 more degrees to hop in and joins Neptune and Aries. So this is going to be a lot of fun. For some, okay, it's beginning a new cycle. All right, 4 o'clock, the Ascendant is going to be at Leo, and be mindful about that, Leo's energies, because the Ascendant that is at the beginning of Leo, it is opposing the beginning of Aquarius. I don't want to change. I don't want to get this. I want somebody else to do the job, and so on and so on and so on. But Saturn, Neptune, and all the planets are comes in together with Lilith, and they're coming in and they are bringing in that energy. It's like, see yourself. Okay? See within yourself what is there. Take a look what you have in Leo and what you have particularly in the 5th house. Because I developed myself as a child. When you develop yourself as a child, this is how you're going to be developing your children's. So if in your childhood was not good, you are going to be what? Feeling this energies of a child. So take a look at it, because it's important, because this is about the creations. Leo is owned by the sun. Sun is ruling. Okay, the sun is ruling. Is the center of the milk of the solar system, right? But when you look at that sun, okay, it has points, right, towards Leo. What is it, the Leo? I'm the king, I'm the queen. Good, great. But you're a public figure as a king, queen, to help what? Everyone. Not using them, but you also help them. And that is the wisdom that is going to be coming in with this. Very beautiful, because that's going to bring that energy back into Pluto. Is going to be, let me explain a little bit how this works. Okay. All right. Here is what we have. Here is Leo. This is the ascendant. And here it's the oppositions, right? We don't like these actions. We don't like these transformations. We don't like the authority. Is not home. It's on the other side. We have the love and values here, right? So now these energies are coming towards Saturn and Neptune, and they're coming back to the ascendant, give us the right visions. We have what we're hiding in the shadow. Very beautiful right now that the Lilith has no any negative aspects. We're going to see that energy is coming in here. So right now, originally, this is called kite. It's coming the energy and it comes towards the ascendant. You see the visions, then that energy is coming back here. You understand the visions and the restrictions, and you're beginning to do all the work here. Where is this? Relationships with others, right? And then that energy is here from the shadow. It comes in, it helps it out. Then that energy is going to be going back into what you are processing at home with your own spiritual emotions. Okay? Very beautiful, very beautiful. All right? Very beautiful moments. Hi, going on. 5 o'clock. The ascendant still is going to be at Leo. This is going to be some triggers because those are the things that people have to see it in there. Because see, when the other people comes in, the other energies comes in, it points out, and all of a sudden, guess what? Instead of you taking it and you work on it, you actually is like, you know what? These people sees through me. They see what it is going on in there, and I don't want to talk with them. So you take in what? The intentions the other people had towards you so you can get better. Now you're pushing it away. So how are you going to feel when you're pushing them away? Right? And that is when a certain people been good to you, but you have not been good to them, right? Because you want something. What do you want? Well, it all depends. What do you want? What do you see? All right. All right, well, this energy is going to be with the ascendant is going to be squaring on the next hour at 6 o'clock. So this 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, there's going to be some intense energies. But we are talking about that right now. At this time, the inner work is going to be a Taurus. Very beautiful energy. But again, work it out. Okay? It's not let's do it like in the past. Okay? Nobody says he cannot do it like in the past, but the past is like a reference point. Okay? So instead of you going out with a tractor and you go and you grounded the earth, or you go in there is a 3D printing houses, you want to build a house in there, right? That's the part of Aquarius. Let's go have some robots goes in and pick up the fruit, right? This is already started doing it. I don't know if you're familiar with this. That's the Aquarius and Taurus energies. But when we see it in this is about your personal development about that. Okay? Thinking about a little bit from heavenly point, but also preserving the earthly point. So we are going to be having some very good time because our heads is going to be on the cloud, but our feet is going to be on the ground. Right? Hopefully that's what we do. Because otherwise things is going to be very tense, very intense. All right, 7 o'clock, the inner work is going to be with Uranus. Pretty good energy if you ask me about it, because this is the energy of sextile with Saturn and Neptune. That energy is really is going to be, let's go to the past. Let's review in this past. Let's get into that. This is a build-up within the retrograde planets. Okay, but this is the things that is like you have not learned something from the past, so I'm going to repeat experience in the earth from the past because I thought I had learned something. No, I have not. I need to go back in there and relearn it. Okay, so don't take this energy polite, because this energy has its own purpose. You to be awakened. Hi, 8 o'clock. Very good energies, because right now we are kind of like completing this self-organizations. Pay attention to what you have, particularly about the myth of Virgo. Okay, the myth of Virgo. And I want to say why, okay? I mean, this is going to be one of those moments when you're deciding things. See, this is the Virgo with the past, okay? Very beautiful yacht about all these organizations. I was talking about before the yacht. Here is, okay, we have this energy of the Virgo right now that it's going to be here because this is Virgo side of the yacht in Cancer. So right now we learned that we need to change the family patterns. We get into the family patterns. We're going to a deep personal transformations in Aquarius, and then that energy is going to be what? Organize ourselves on Earth from divine perspective of the universe. That's what this yacht means, okay? And if you have anything right there in those positions, you're feeling it. There's things happening. You have anything in Cancer, Aquarius, and Virgo, you definitely are adjusting in the right direction. But this is also collective energies available to everybody. But it's going to be what trigger us individually. It depends of the planets that we have. All right, 9 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be still at the end of Virgo, and it's going to be opposing everything that is in the end of Pisces. Right? My personal organizations, how you going to be doing it with this? And Saturn says like, don't be so stubborn. Warning. Okay? Go and see and understand why the things are reconstructed. Some of you doesn't want me to talk about this, but that it is what it is. Let me explain. Okay, here is the Saturn and Neptune. Here is solution, which is Uranus, that right now moves, removes, and whatever things, so you can do the right things. Yes, the conflict is here. Yes, there is a lot of dualities. Yes, you don't like Saturn. He's limited you. It's kind of like, oh, I'm limited in what I want to do. What you want to do, but Saturn says like, no, 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 no. It's going to be a good for you. Just stay on course. And where's the course? We see this sextile down here with Pluto, right? And we see these beautiful sextiles with Uranus, right? Very, very beautiful moments. So guys, don't think that everything that happens the bad is not for good reasons. In there, as a work, I know that my life is already transforming. Lost a lot and building up again. 60, but it's never too late. It's never too late. Better late than never. Go there. You can do it. Hi, 10 o'clock, the inner work is going to be what the moon was. Right now, you're going to be reevaluated that inner work. You're going to be putting into perspective. It's like, okay, I have to get these perspectives inside of me. You want to get these divine energies right now, just like, let's go do it. Would you do it? Is the question. Did you learn everything that you need to do, and so on? The moon has already got to that ignition state with the dark sun, and now she's going to what? Going to Jupiter. And Jupiter says, the only way you can go into the future is by understanding the past. That's all. That's all he's going to do. All right? And you can go ahead and look at it. I mean, particularly, there is a very good book about the retrograde planets. It's this. Okay? It's a Karmic Astrology by Martin Schulman, volume 2. Okay? Very beautiful, very beautiful. Actually, you know what? Why not? I can read you a little bit. Here is the individual that most comfortable in the phase 3 of the retrograde processes, which he keeps trying to re-expand and childlike qualities from his past. He goes through life with a type of inconsistent belief himself to be unsophisticated. Some of the people is going to be thinking about it. It's unsophisticated. Okay? But during adult life, there is a tendency to limit the expensive qualities of Jupiter within conform of the past experiences. Boom. The moon is going to be meeting that Jupiter in that. Okay? And here is what right now it is about this inner work is what are you going to do? What is it based on a past experience of a family relationships, because when you try to have a family or relationships, how did that end up in there? If you did not end up good, did you learn the license? Right? So this is a why Jupiter right now in Cancer, very, very powerful, and is going to be a very much regrow. Don't put the seed on a stone, put the seeds on the soil. Okay? And that's what Jupiter wants to say. Don't put the seeds on the stones. They're not going to bloom. All right, as we're going at 11 o'clock, certain intensity is going to be coming in. Of course, a lot of childhood things is going to be coming in because the inner work is square on Chiron. Ascendant is at Libra, relationship, yourself, and the family. Yeah, those things I know, they're like, Dio, you're talking about those things every day. You have mentioned it's about it. You know what is the difference today? You actually have a chance to do it by what? Believe in your soul. Believe that you deserve some better future. Believe that right now these divine energies between the sun and the moon and all these personal planets right there, they are going to be changing because you're about to do something that it's never has been done. You're changing the family patterns. You're changing something more. You are expanding that energies throughout the world, like at the family. Okay? Hi, Jolene. Thank you for coming in. And this is why this energy that is going to come is going to trigger everything. You pay that attentions to these red energies, and you are mad, and you are all emotional, and you are like, oh my God, I'm only suffering, life is pushing me, and so on. No. You learned today, these divine energies here, as they're beautiful. Where are they? They're at home, the fourth house. There you go. You put back the soul, innovative soul in home. Not what you're feeling and experiencing in the past experience. We're going to be talking more about this tomorrow. Okay, because overnight the moon is gonna be passing and join Jupiter. A lot of dreams about it. Okay, well, some of you is gonna get it. So that's what it was, the astrogravitational report, and I'm gonna be giving you 7 o'clock in the morning on January 31st. And I know somebody I need to call in because they having a happy birthday, and I'm gonna give them a buzz. All right, 7 o'clock in the morning. The moon is already, as I stated, it's going to be passing through Jupiter. Jupiter is at 17 degrees. The moon is at 19. Okay. So some of the people is going to be kind of like, oh, that thank God it happened overnight and then it's so on. I was sleeping in there and so on. But you're going to be feeling that energy because right now you're going to have some new differences of how you're going to be talking about love and values. Because right now, as this energy of the 19 degrees is going to be with the moon, we have what? Venus and Mercury at 17 and 18 degrees. So you're still going to be feeling this energy. If you're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, this is going to be some very beautiful energy. Okay? Some of the people waking up at 5, they know what I'm talking about. You're going to be feeling this beautiful, beautiful energy. But this is what is going to happen at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to have some very, very beautiful divine internal realizations. But for that, we're going to talk more about it tomorrow. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow. Wish you good luck, and come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report, guys. Much love.